So in this final question of the calculator paper, we're asked to find the nth term for this quadratic sequence. So we know it's a quadratic sequence if we look for the first difference. So we get 5, 7, 9 and 11. And if the difference between that difference, i.e. the second difference, gives us a constant. So that gives us 2, 2 and 2. And we know that to find how many n squareds we need, we divide that second difference by 2. So I just need 1 n squared. So now I'm going to set up my table. Okay, so here's the table set up. So we've got our n values, which is just the position in the sequence, so first position, second, third and fourth. We've got the actual terms in the sequence that we were given in the question, which are 2, 7, 14 and 23. And we established that we needed 1 n squared because the second difference was 2. So when we halve that, that just gives us the 1 n squared. So now we're just doing a little bit of work to find out that we know the nth term has got an n squared in it, but we don't know what the other part of it is. So if it was just n squared alone, if n was 1, 1 squared would be 1. If n was 2, n squared would be 4, 3 squared 9 and 4 squared 16. Okay, so that's what we would have so far. However, we can see that that doesn't match our sequence yet. This is a bit bigger, a bit bigger, a bit bigger, a bit bigger. So we just need to see how much bigger. So we need to add 1 so that 1 plus 1 is 2. We need to add 3 to give us that 4 plus 3 gives us the 7. Then we need a 5 so that 9 and 5 make 14. And we need a 7 so that 16 and 7 make 23. And now what we're looking for is, given that this is a sequence of numbers added to the original sequence to give us the sequence that we want, we need to find the nth term of this line. So looking at that common difference, it adds 2 every time. So that would give us 2n for just a normal formula. And the 0th term, the one that would come before this one, would be minus 1. So now we have the two parts that make up our sequence. We've got the n squared and the 2n minus 1, that when we add them together each time gives us the term we want. So overall our nth term is n squared plus 2n minus 1.